That's just how it goes out here in the jungle. The serious jungle. Who's in here? Well, what are you guys doing in here? You guys just knew I was coming out here, didn't you? Guys, welcome back, and I'm glad to have you back. And we are getting our our first cold weather overnighter in the Mors Kohanski style survival shelter that I've transformed. First cold weather overnighter in this shelter. And so tonight, if you guys saw my community page, I had the logs cut up. These are logs we're gonna use for a fire. I got a bunch of branches right over here, some kindling, and we'll use the fire, which is part of this shelter system setup. So it's actually after 4 o'clock on Saturday. It's gonna be dark here pretty fast. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my stuff set up, sleep system set up and everything, and then we'll just go from there. So, oh, you know what, before I start, I put the plastic 2 mil sheeting on the front here, and on the back I just covered with leaves. And right back here, I had probably 2 full 55-gallon drum bags full of leaves that just piled on the top, and I have the plastic on here with some limbs to hold it. And it's not like 3 or 4 inches of leaves, just enough leaves to cover all the holes up. I'm not using it to waterproof. This is a cold weather shelter that we're doing now that it's cold weather. So it's just to insulate and hold the heat in. So guys, enjoy the show, and we'll see you here in a few seconds. And by the way, we are using the Molly 2 system, or Mole 2 system, however you want to pronounce it. 2 sleep pads. We're using the MSS sleep system without the Gore-Tex bivy. And we have a freeze-dried meal. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. Hold up just fine. And that's just for support when I'm not out here. So I almost forgot to mention that I am wearing the bear suit, and I also have the overalls right here too. I will say with these I had the Gore-Tex outer shell. This is a really bad design by our military, because do you see how tiny the button is on there? It just will not stay. It just, unless, I think just, maybe they're old, but I mean, they barely even hold on. They just keep popping open on me. And I can't believe they made the button of the outer shell of these Gore-Tex trousers so small. That makes no sense to me. So I gotta keep retying it here, but we'll make it work. So first night using the bear suit. I probably won't sleep in it because I have the MSS system, But it's supposed to get down to 17 degrees tonight Fahrenheit. Right now it's probably 21, 22 degrees out. So what a great night to start out our cold weather camping. I heard something rip earlier, and it was my pants. My pants ripped. Lucky it was just my my outer shell. It wasn't my bare suit. Oh well. No big deal, right? So if y'all didn't know, on the MSS system right here, the patrol bag goes on the outside of the intermediate bag. A lot of people have the intermediate bag on the outside of the patrol bag. And that's how I used to do it too, until I realized I was doing it wrong. So there's home tonight with the MSS sleep system. It's a little early to be getting the fire going tonight. I definitely don't have enough wood to last 8 or 9 hours, but I do have enough wood to last at least 4 or 5 hours, I'd say. So that's okay. This is the first night in the Mors Kohanski style shelter. So I think in the meantime right now, before we get the fire going tonight, and it's kind of cool because it's gonna help me practice starting fires when it's dark out. Of course, I'll have my headlamp on, but just helps you get in the routine of things. And I have this new cold steel super edge knife right here. So yeah, I'm really ready to cut some lumber with this. No, I'm just kidding. It'll be for scraping the birch bark that we have, because I kept birch bark out here in my shelter. But for right now, let's go ahead and get dinner going. And on the menu we have this right here. It is a freeze-dried meal. It's Indian korma. So we'll get some food in us, and then yeah, we're just having fun, right? Water's still boiling there, but what's really cool about how I have the shelter set up is that you can see the gaps a little bit here in the front, mainly on the sides because they're a lot steeper than the back, so nothing's really going to stay on there like leaves. But here on the back, you know, it's leaned more, so leaves will stay on the outside of it. So we have more spaces and gaps here where I wasn't able to get it with bark. But that makes it even better because now I can cook with this very toxic trioxane fuel in my shelter because I have ventilation to go right up and out them holes. All right, dinner's ready. At least I'm ready to eat because my feet are getting cold. I need to get a fire going. You can see I had to put my jacket back on here. Get you guys up there a little bit. Oh. Now you guys see me there. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for this food. Thank you. Vegetable korma is what we're eating. I get it open. There it is. Just a bunch of vegetables and curry sauce. Smells good. Not bad. One of my batteries already died. I keep putting my camera in my pocket and taking it out. It's so annoying for winter. Filming in the winter is just a lot harder than it is in the summer or spring or fall. Oh yeah. It was really good. It's called Good to Go. It's made in Maine. Proudly made in Maine. So my feet are getting cold. I don't have my Mickey boots on, but what I do have on are my ICB. They're a Belleville cold wet weather boots. But I'm actually using a thin sock with the liners that go for these boots. And I'll show you those liners before we go to bed. But I'm trying out the liners in them. I've never really worn the liners in them. They just never felt comfortable. And my left foot, it's like it's knotted up in the liner. It's kind of giving me a blister feeling. I'll show you those before we go to bed. I'm gonna eat this, guys, before my battery dies. And we'll get the fire going because I'm getting cold. Cold steel. Little cool neck knife here. We're gonna take the birch bark and we're getting the fire started right now because I'm getting cold. So we'll take the neck knife here and get our birch scrapings. Actually, let me get this side here. I think it's the better side. Ah, it's the best fire starter in the world. It's still cold in the shelter. All right, we are in the shelter. And it's not warm in here yet, but I'm hoping it's gonna get warm. So, I've done this shelter system before using a tarp and a space blanket tarp basically, and a 1 mil plastic sheeting. Now, this plastic sheeting here is 2 mil, so it's just a little bit thicker. I don't know if that's gonna really make a difference. The only thing I'm seeing I might have an issue with is I think you're supposed to really have these stretched out, as you know, really taut as much as you can. Mine's kind of loose. Whatever, it's an experiment. But either way, I have my sleeping bag to keep me warm. But this is gonna be kind of fun. So we might be redoing the plastic, but this was all kind of done on a whim. The other day I got time to come out here and get some logs cut up and get the plastic put up, so I kind of did it a little bit fast, but enough to do what I needed to do for this video. So well, we'll play it by ear. But for right now, I don't have a thermostat to show you the temp inside here. Only thing I can tell you is maybe here after a while when it gets warm in here, and you might not be able to see my breath maybe, I don't know. But I am able to feel the heat in front of me though, so yeah, we're gonna find out here in a little bit. And before I came in the shelter, I had the door open, and the thing you gotta be careful with is sparks come flying in, and that landed right on my patrol bag, and that really bites. These are not cheap, these bags, so I gotta fix that now. It's just how it goes out here in the jungle, the serious jungle. I will make sure to put some links, or well, I'll put a link in the description for sure of the Mors Kohanski South shelter that I did last year. I think it was around March when I did it, so, but yeah. Well, I just realized that I forgot something. I've been here for at least 3-4 hours with you guys now, and I forgot a major component to this Mors Kohanski shelter system. Y'all see behind me here? If you guys know Mors Kohanski shelter system, then you know there's supposed to be a space blanket behind me. I forgot the space blanket that's supposed to go behind me to reflect the heat from the fire that comes through the plastic onto me. Oh man. Yeah. I think I will admit, I think I just got a little bit excited because I've been wanting to get out and do a cold weather. It's been since we did the last one. But I can it's still hot in here. I can still feel the heat, so, but still see my breath. It's not a very big fire, that's why we're not feeling much heat, so I need to get out there and stoke it. well, it's starting to get a little hotter here, but not like I thought it was gonna be. I will say, definitely check out my video I did last year, man. The way I had that shelter system set up and the distance I had the fire, it was very, very warm in there. It is a little colder tonight. It's supposed to get down to 17, but I think it was 25 that night. But what I can say is that my fire is probably about 2 feet away from the plastic. So maybe I need to bring it closer. I don't know. But it's either that or my plastic sheeting needs to be a little more taut. And maybe that'll make a big difference. But that's all right. We're still warm. But the heat's coming in. It's doing what it's supposed to do, but not like... I think you could do a lot better job if I did a little bit more and had a space blanket and made this tighter, maybe brought the fire a little closer. I don't know, but oh well, it's all good. Going to show you my cold weather, wet weather liners here for these boots. I'm getting ready to get in the sleep bag here. Get my foot out of them, but there they are. But here they are right here. I'll just go ahead and take them off. But that's what they look like. And one for left and one for right, but it's wash. Well, it's wash in cold water and line dry. Yeah, but there's this little Velcro. So you put these on first and then you Velcro it like that to get the fit. And it holds okay. They're kind of old, but this is really my first time actually using these. I just have a thin sock on, and my feet are a little cold, but it's not like dangerously cold. It's just my feet get cold. But just sitting in them, my feet are cold. But when I was walking around in these, when I was hiking here, my feet were warm as could be. These are actually 12 wide. I wear 12 narrow. But in the Mickey boots, I wear 11, or not 12 narrow, but 12 regular. But in the Mickey boots that I wear, I actually wear 11 regular. Those things are huge. So yeah. So if you're ever interested, you know, I mean, these are pretty decently priced. You can find them online, pretty decent price. I think I paid 40 bucks for my shoes, and I got a pair of these to go with it, which is what these are made. These are made for. They come with these boots, is what I mean to say. I have another pair that didn't, but yeah, I'm not totally sure the material on it didn't say. But it's always fun testing gear, right? But yeah, there we go. There is the liner. Pretty cool. We'll see what the night brings, and hopefully I stay warm, because I just have the 2 MSS bags. I don't have the Gore-Tex bivy to go with it. So yeah, I'm just a little, I guess I'm just a little stunned right now. That's not like, I'm not burning up in here, and I'm really surprised. So there's definitely some things I need to fix, like bring my space blanket that I completely forgot, and yeah, not my help for starters. So oh well, still a fun trip. You just gotta get out and train, and that's how you get it done. Go out and get the experience yourself and learn from your mistakes, right? Your first mistake. Guys, I'll see you in the morning. If not, I'll see you in the middle of the night. So good night, guys. See you in the morning. Good morning, guys. We made it through the night.
Not really wanting to get out of my bag this morning. It is really cold right now. Slept pretty good. Sleep bag did good. The only thing I noticed this morning, I started feeling a chill on the bag, but I don't have a bivy sack on it, so there is still a little bit of wind current or movement going through the shelter, so that's probably what I was feeling on the bag. And of course the fire's not going anymore. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get up here. We're gonna get some coffee going. I'm trying to psych myself up to get out of this bag. All right, I'm getting out of bed. I'm doing it.
The water kind of froze up a little bit. See a little chunk there. There's seriously a spider right here. He's really walking across. It must have got hot enough in here and it woke him up. That was a little hot. So we made it through the night, guys, and sleep bag did well, except I was starting to feel a chill in the morning on it. One thing I will say about my bear suit here, the bib overalls, I do not like the zippers on the side. They're nice, but the only reason why I don't like them is because at the very top they just want to keep unzipping on you, and that's not good. So I don't care for that too much. It's not horrible, but I don't really like it. The jacket's fine. There's nothing wrong with the jacket. It's got good pockets here, so. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. So I hope you guys are enjoying this little overnighter we did. Oh, it is a cold, cold morning. Oh, gosh. Well, guys, we're getting out of here. It's a very cold morning. You can tell my breath. It's cold. Next time we come back, though, we're going to be bringing the space blanket. I've probably said that 100 times now. That will make a world of difference. So, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy this little first cold weather overnighter in our survival shelter. And please like, share, and subscribe if you would. Helps me out. And I'll see you guys in the next adventure. And make sure to leave your comments below. Let me know what you thought. Guys, thank you for being part of my channel. I appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next adventure. God bless. Bye.